Yo, coming in with the rate of 103. What's good, SP? Yo, what episode is this?
One tw-
120, what?
28?
8.
128.
Yo, SP, this is episode 128 of the Streamer's Paradise podcast. I'm Hazy. We got Clutch and Bo.
What's good, everybody?
Oh,
What's
you're
good?
now you're on the phone.
I know, right?
And you're trying to figure it out with a delay. That's actually kind
Yo.
of fun. I need to pop up.
What's good, Sheikah? How you doing?
All right,
How's everybody?
chilling. I forgot to pop out the chat. We
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of got
doing good.
started early, and I forgot. I usually pop out the Twitch chat and bring it over here.
It's
by,
been
Discord.
84 years. It hasn't, though. We did the podcast 2 weeks ago.
And then before that, it was like 84 years.
It's true. It was like 84 years. And then we definitely canceled after we said we're not canceling anymore. We said that. I'm not paying attention to the details.
There's too many things that
All
our
right,
lives
well,
are so different than when we started.
they're
this.
very different than when we started this, yes. And I haven't moved, so I still live in a toy box, but I have a child now. And that child walks and has a bed that doesn't have like crib stuff on it anymore. Like she gets out of her bed and comes into our room in the middle of the night, or like she'll get up and be like, "Hey, yo, you're making too much noise," or "Hey," she came in last night just
I'm trying to sleep.
in tears. She was just crying for no reason. Well, not for no reason. She probably had like a dream or something. And she wakes up and it's dark. I don't know. She's 2, you know. She's 2 and she's not in a crib.
But she got her own kid bed, like a toddler bed, right? Like one of those.
Ninja Turtles. It's like yeah, it was a crib. You take the side off and then you put like these half racks or something. What is it?
So it's like a 3, right? So it goes from the crib to the toddler bed to a full. So right now you got it right. So it's a crib. Then, if I remember correctly, because I have it upstairs, the crib has a solid back, and then it's like fenced in on the 3, right? And then when you take it apart,
No,
you gotta, like,
it's
save
all
a piece.
bars. The whole thing is bars.
all
So-
the way around.
What happens is you just change the 2 side panels to these little small ones with a break in it. So it's like it turns into a toddler full. You know what I mean? Like no, it's a toddler twin. It's like a toddler twin bed.
It's a smaller one. Yeah, I forgot. I have it. It's got like you move the gates around, like the sides around every time you change it. Like if I remember correctly, the back of the crib and the front of the crib, essentially, in the end stage, become the headboard and the footboard, and the bed turns the long way, right, with no sides. That's like the end goal. I think I have the same Simpsons.
I think the end goal is all the sides off.
Yeah. Then you just have like the headboard and a footboard, right? Or no?
Yeah, but you change it. Like so it's like
I know what you're talking about. I got it. They're nice because it's last.
the cribs are high, and then you have to buy these extra pieces, and you take off the old piece and replace it with the new piece, and then that is essentially like it doesn't have to get changed again. It gets changed once. Like she has a way in and out. Like it's just making sure she doesn't roll off.
Yeah.
Right? So like
it's got like a horseshoe cut out, right, for her to climb through.
no, it's not even a horseshoe cut it through. It's
Like a gap, basically.
It's like half, like and then there's 2. So it's like one on each side, and then there's a hole in the middle for her to walk through, like or like slide through or whatever. She's nuts, man. She jumps in that shit, and like, some days she wants to go to bed, like other days she doesn't. I have the craziest pictures of her over last weekend of me throwing her in the air in the pool. Just like whipping her with all of my might straight up in the air, and she'd come back down and just go, more high, more high. more high. Like she's just fucking.
She's fine with going underwater then? Yeah, she's fine with it?
No, she's not fine with it. She doesn't like it. I'm
Oh,
catching
so
her
you
before she
catch
goes
her.
under.
You guys
Okay,
under?
okay. I thought that you went
Yeah.
under and then came back up and then like, yeah.
She has though. She has a couple times gone under. Like she jumped in the pool off the steps because we were catching her, and she didn't wait for us to be ready. So like she hit the water and went under a little, but she was fine. Today she went under a little because she doesn't want to wear floaties. She doesn't want to put like any type of like chair or nothing. She doesn't want to do any of that stuff, any of the floaty stuff. She just wants to grab onto me and like hold on, and like I just hold her and she does whatever she wants. But today she was on my like neck and on my knees as I was leaned up against the side of the pool, and she was jumping on my legs, and then she missed my legs. So she went to jump and like missed my legs and just went right under.
Took a dip right in and shit.
She came up like
I know like Lucas was like scared of the water. Like he would not want to go underwater at all. But like Daniela, like I don't know what hers is, a different breed. And I always feel like the second kid, like they just get more confidence compared to the first kid. So like she
I
actually
don't have
enjoys
a
the
first
water,
kid.
you know. Yeah, I know you don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was wondering about, like if she was scared or not, because I know Lucas was.
No, dude.
So it's a good thing
she's
that
not
she wasn't.
scared
You know, you got to
at
put her through the
all.
fears, especially so young. You know, so young.
Well,
I got.
she's scared of some stuff. She doesn't want to be alone in the pool. Like she doesn't want to be away from me. She doesn't want to be in a floaty. If I put her in a floaty and let her float away, she gets pissed. She's like, "Hey, out!"
Does she mind like getting like splashed? Like I don't
No,
know.
she splashes herself.
Okay.
She's scared of the hose.
Oh, the hose. Yeah.
Yeah, because the hose got her a couple times. Like she'll go up to it and press it, and it'll spray her, and she's like, and she'll run.
Ah,
Like,
okay, okay.
and then when I spray the hose, she's not around. Right now, we're doing potty training, man, and
Oof.
it's a lot of work, but like she's doing a good job for the most part. I imagine it takes a little while. She's only 2,
It was
but
rough.
she's doing pretty good. Are yours potty trained yet? For God's sakes!
Yeah. So that was the thing. I think we were talking about it a while ago. Like they didn't want to do it, but it took them till they were 4. Like they had zero interest at all. And then like it was literally like a light switch. Like one day it was just like I want underwear. And that was
Yeah,
that.
so
Neither of them
we
have
put
ever had an accident in the bed. But I think it's because it took so long that they knew what they were doing already. You know what I mean? Like they would wake up with dry diapers. I'm like, guys, there's no point in this. But they would throw a fit at night.
if you didn't give it to them.
Yeah, like it's like, and then one day it was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like,
Dingo's
okay,
not fully
like,
potty trained.
uh,
Is he still up? Or did he go to bed? He's probably still hanging out.
really,
The 2-year-old stage is the best. Yeah, I don't know if I would agree with you about it being the best, but
not as bad as 3.
it's definitely going to get harder as they get older. So I'm still missing the newborn phase. Like as soon as my daughter started walking and like not taking 2 or 3 naps a day, it started to hit me that the newborn stage was something that I didn't appreciate. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
I
I
did
didn't.
the same exact thing 3 times. Well, 2 times. Like I forgot.
Yeah, I definitely didn't appreciate it the way that I should have. I should have. Yeah, I was able to game like all the time. You know what I mean? Like, and she was just there chilling because she didn't want to. She didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
You know?
you spin the little mobile thing, and it's like you're good.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
no.
one of those things that like slap, like they're good.
I appreciated it, but the entire time I was like, I can't wait for her to do this. I can't wait for her to do that. Like, I can't wait for her to talk. I can't. I was always looking ahead, thinking that it was going to be even better. And it is in a lot of ways. But, like, I
Different.
definitely miss the newborn baby. Like, there's something about the newborn baby that is so incredibly hard, but easy. right? Like the getting up all the time, them not sleeping over, like sleeping through the night, like
it's like
that's really hard.
Worst
it's
part,
hard, but it's
honestly.
like self-control thing. You have to go, okay, like I have to get out of bed and do this.
Dude, I didn't have a real like I was only working for SP during my wife's pregnancy, and then for the first year and a half of her life. I didn't work a regular like 9 to 5 where I was leaving to go to work. Like I was
No,
at
everything was
home
like home. Yeah, everything was at home. Like
and
you're,
I'm the boss. Like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what
Like
I'm
there's
saying?
nobody like telling you to like, hey, be at the
Right,
computer. Hey, do
right,
this.
right,
But yeah, the freedom is just whatever.
right.
There's a fire.
I
I'll
mean,
address it when I can.
I spent ungodly hours at the computer though. So it wasn't like I was not, you know what
No,
I
no.
mean? It's nobody had to tell me to do it. It's a passion, you know? But it's like not having someone telling me what to do. Um Having the ability to just like get into my car and go to the store, take the dogs to the vet, right? Like do this, do that. None of it had to be done off work hours or I
Or
didn't
but even
have
at
to.
your house because you have the phone. Like
Right,
you can carry it with you. The whole Discord is in your
right.
pocket.
That's true too.
You could be
Like,
in the like an earbud in the car. I
right,
remember. You guys remember? I used to sound like Decepticon half the time. I would just be chilling in voice chats, driving around showing houses.
right, right. And it's like my job now, there's no shot that I can do anything at all other than my job. It's just wildly intense. Daniela, look at you.
Speaking about
Yo,
kids,
she's so big.
I know. Past our bedtime. What you doing here, girl? Huh? Yeah, I
It's
know.
so crazy to see how big they get, man.
I know, right?
Like
For
I
like,
know
Hold on.
the thing is that our daughters are pretty much the same age and she has grown so much and it's like I still can't believe it
Give me one
sometimes.
second.
Like when I see other people's kids cuz it's slow, you know? It's not it's not a fast everyday like you know, you don't see them for a while and then boom, look how big she is. Like the last time she was at my house, she was just started, she barely was walking.
yeah,
She was
barely.
holding on, she
Mm-hmm.
was holding on to stuff,
And I,
right? Gianna had just started walking because that was only a couple months after the party that we had for her.
yeah, whole fucking year, Beth, I believe. And now
Yeah, it's a little
running and
damn.
everything like that. Yep.
Here you go. I figured I'd bring some special guests too, real quick, since they're not sleeping. Go see where Jake is.
Mine just turned to basically on July 4th.
Right there.
Thank you, CodLady. Appreciate that. July 4th, baby.
You just gotta come and say what's up. Oh, you don't want to? All right. Well, this one's busy having fun on camera here. This
He
is what I
dancing?
deal
Oh,
with.
he going up and down? Oh.
No, he's doing hide and seek, peekaboo.
They're
All right, go watch
like
your movie.
little
Go watch your
fucking.
movie.
They're like
They're
little.
watching Shazam right now. Go ahead and go watch Shazam. Go watch.
Thanks,
it.
guys. Thanks.
Shazam's what is Shazam is the fake fucking Sinbad movie?
No, 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 no,
Shaquille
no, no,
O'Neal?
no. There's some Shazam. Like, no, no, not that one. It's a superheroes. It's like Black Adam and a superhero. That's
Oh,
like
Shazam.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Shazam. Yeah, no, no.
The
When they said
DC
Shazam, I was like,
Shazam.
you guys. I was when they said Shazam, I was like, wait a second. You
Shaquille?
found a copy of this? Because I can't even Google it. They do their best to hide that movie, dude. That's crazy. But no, yeah, they're up watching that because we're on summertime hours now. So we let them stay up kind of late.
So they're not sleeping for school.
No, we got no school right now. So they're up.
So wait, they don't go to daycare. They go to real school.
Yeah, they're so next year. So in September, it'll be first grade, second grade. So I had kindergarten, full day kindergarten this year for the little one, and then the older ones was in first grade.
Dude, are you scared of public schools these days for your kids?
A little bit. I live in a town.
I mean, Clutch, your kid's in the most fucking fruitful years of his life, and he's in public school. How's he doing?
So that I was really like nervous about that at first because it's public school. I mean, I guess where I came from though, because I was born like Elizabeth Public School is really rough. But
I was
Listen,
city
I
that I
think
live in
most
now,
people go to public school. I went to public school. She went to public school. We all went
Oh,
to
it's just
public school. I
different.
think
It's
it's
a
the
different thing right
climate.
now
Yeah,
with
different thing,
the.
different eras, like different times. I mean, the one like, I was gonna say because in my city is like my city's small as fuck. Where it's like basically 1 mile radius. Like everybody here knows each other. But yeah, like his school system here is actually a really good school, and I like that he goes to this particular school. Um, and it's been good actually, honestly. Like he's actually a great student. Straight A's, no problems. They don't have problems in that school either. I do coaching in there too, so like I know most of the staff there.
You
So
do coaching for the school?
yeah, I do basketball coaching,
How do
and
you get a job doing that? How does that happen?
I
You some
was.
don't they usually? Never mind. What do you?
I guess I was more at the
What do you?
right time at the right place because like when I had first tried Lucas to get there, um, he he was signed up for basketball, but there was only one coach, and like I'm there always at the practices and everything like that, right? Ninja Turtles, and then when the practice I went on, like the coach wasn't really that good. Like he was just there doing nothing, wasn't really trying to teach the kids or whatnot. And like I figured like if I'm gonna be there, I might as well put my effort into it too, right? And that's what I decided to do. I was like, yo, you need help? I went up to that one coach and just asked him if he needed help, like to coach, and he said, yeah.
So
And I
is it volunteer?
basically because I volunteered for that one, and then after that year, he wasn't the coach for the next following year, but he gave my information to the director of like who runs it, and I actually had to go through a training program, like a coaching program, which is basically a fucking 3 hour session of just like dumb talking to you and shit like that. But once you go through that, you get a certificate or not a card that allows you to coach in the whole state, basically. And now I can coach for either the school, I can coach for like an individual program, anytime basically I want. It's like a lifetime card, so I don't have to ever go through any course or anything like that.
Can you like coach at like our like Pop Warner leagues
Yeah.
around here, like the little like local like township type things?
So like when I started doing basketball for the school, and then like basketball finished, but I still wanted to get him into something. They were gonna have me do baseball, but we didn't have enough kids in our town to sign up. But once again, my town is like 1 mile
You got a little
radius, so like
yeah,
it's
no.
very very small. I went to the town over and did soccer the following year, and that's all I did. I just showed him my fucking certificate thing, and I told him I'll volunteer for it. Yeah, it's all a volunteer job. But then yeah, when I did soccer, it was the same thing, and just coaching all these
I feel
kids.
like if you work for a school, you should be getting paid a salary.
I get, but it was. I mean,
Like,
I
does
don't know
the
how
other
the
coach get paid?
I think it was just in like 45 minutes after school. Like it wasn't like an 8 hour job or anything like that. And
I think
then
the
So you
coaches
should get
get
paid for an
paid,
hour.
but I don't think the coaches get paid
It's part
for
of their
coaching.
salary.
I think
If
it's
they're
they just get
usually
paid as a
teachers,
teacher.
right?
Yeah, yeah, they're usually teachers, and most of the time
yeah,
it's the gym teachers.
but those like I think are like higher competitive leagues too.
At
Like the
least
middle school will probably
where
get like more paid for that shit. But like elementary school, like it's all supposed to be like friendly competition in a way. It's not supposed to be
yeah,
competitive.
high school is probably.
No, see, I remember when fucking that. I don't want to say his name because you know, you know how people are. But they used to love hockey. They were NSP for a hot minute. Um, and they were a prick. They were fucking. They were mean. Always getting into shit with people. But I remember asking them about hockey because like their kid had played or something, and he was like, "Yeah, they play hockey, but they're not allowed to hit each other because they're young still." And they say play the puck, not the. I feel like what age are you like? Because it's just like baseball, right? You're not allowed to clash with the catcher up until a certain level, right? Like, are you allowed to check in basketball? Right? You probably aren't allowed to check in basketball at those younger.
Yeah.
Uh, like, can you do it in Lucas's age group? Can you check?
So one example of like what we used to do or what they did like this year because I went from first to second graders, which is like very like just easy basic stuff, right? They don't go over crazy with the rules. If the kids like do traveling and whatnot, double dribbles, like that's what happens. Third, I now do third and fifth grade, and yes, they apply those rules now. Like you can't double dribble no more. Another thing, for example, is full court pressure. Like we don't do full court pressure to like the last 2 minutes of the game, and like I didn't know that
So
going
what?
into the game.
You have to let them get to the half court line.
Yes, once the kids have the ball and they're on the one side, the defensive team is supposed to go back on the other side and stay over there until they come all the way up. And they can't go up to the 3 point line. I mean, they could only go up to the 3 point line, basically. So there are certain rules and boundaries set for the kids.
Right. Do you think that's good or bad? What do you think that teaches?
I think it's a little bit of both because it does like you have to understand the rules of the game. Like when they're younger kids like that, the first second graders, they're just going at it. They're just bum rushing each other and just trying to take the ball and like trying to fucking take it, go to the
All
side,
right.
but they're
I
holding the
didn't even think
ball
about
and
that.
like trying to run and shoot with it. Like you have to kind of like show them like little basic stuff. And yeah, so
Yeah,
when
you got to teach them the game without letting them do all types of shit.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah, but
right.
I feel like that's the age where instead of focusing on winning and like being super
No.
competitive, you try to focus on fundamentals.
yes,
Because if you build the wrong
100%.
fundamentals, you're gonna be fucked forever. And you ain't gonna
Oh
win
my
shit. Like if you
God.
can't learn how to dribble properly, who
Then
cares
how
if
you
you
gonna
could dunk?
play?
If you're gonna, yeah, if you can't get from here to there with like without traveling,
That's the
how you
the
ever
main
gonna
thing
dunk?
why I signed up because like the first coach wasn't doing none of that shit, letting the kids just run around and just shoot and do different things.
I'm
And
not saying, bro,
all
I don't
gang
do a
up on one each
participation
other.
trophy, by the way.
You
Oh,
have
no,
certain
no.
positions in sports. You got to be in certain spots. So that's basically what I teach them at this age. Like when you're a point guard, you got to stand right there at the top of the line. If you're a center, you're gonna be right there under the basket, handling the post area. You know. So yes, it definitely fundamental. Once you teach them the fundamentals, it goes a long way. It definitely goes a long way. For example, this coach, right?
I'm
The
not
one
saying changing rules though. That
I
I
went
don't think makes sense.
I went to first and second grade to third and fifth graders, and I thought I was gonna lead the coach from third to fifth graders, but there was already a previous coach there, right? But that coach actually was coaching last year for the same team. The trash. They were actually lost every single game. He didn't do nothing with the kids, and I knew like when going into this year, and I saw him the way he coached. He's very soft on the kids too. That's another thing too. Like when you get this age, you can't be soft on these kids no more, man. Like you gotta start like kind of like raising your voice in a way and like kind of like demand things and make them understand it. So like my
You
goal
got to get a
this
little
year,
bit harder on them.
you
Yeah.
really do, you really do. Honestly, that's like the
Yeah, but
only not like in a mean way where you're punishing the kids, but like really kind of
first
point
grade
them
and
to the right
fourth grade.
direction of how to play. You know.
So do you have parent interference? Like, hey, don't yell at my kid.
Ooh, we had a few of those this year. Not, I think it was more because of the fact, not the way that we coach, but like they thought it was more favoritism, where like we was playing more certain kids more than others, right?
Were you?
And in a way, yes, because we had a basketball team with like 14 kids, and there's no way to split 14 kids evenly in a basketball game, where I guess you will win in a way, because out of the 14 kids, there's only like 6 stars, honestly, like 6 actual good
So wait a
people.
second. I thought it wasn't about winning.
It's not in a way, yes, but then when you get to those first few games where the kids lose and you start to see those faces and their reactions where they think they actually suck, that's where it hit me.
No, but you're
Like
now in third. You said third to fifth grade, right?
third and fifth
We're not
graders.
talking. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We're not talking
I
first
know,
and second
base.
graders.
It's
Yeah,
First
no,
and
no.
second,
you ain't
first and
first, you're
second graders.
last.
Yeah, no, those I didn't
First
care
and
about
second
those
grade
games.
is more
And we won those
fundamentals.
games.
Third to fifth, you fundamentals are done, and now we're on to rules and winning.
It kind of is in a way. I mean, you still kind of know fundamentals because like they didn't know it. I had to really kind of reteach them those things in a way. But like at the same time, you kind of want to teach them how to win too. You know, like no kids like to lose at that age, and it's just gonna ruin their confidence. And I was glad I was able to change that around. Like we lost like our first 2 and 3 games, but then we won 2 or 3 games, and then we lost fun, won a couple more. So like did better than last year. Basically, I was really proud of that. Seeing them kids like when they got that first win, they were all excited. They were all jumping around. Like that to me was like worth everything, everything at all.
Can we just take a second to appreciate how Bob Ross is like popular on Twitch?
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's
That.
actually something that inspired me to start the SP channel and do it the way that we did it, just because they run reruns just all the fucking time for hours and days at a time. And I remember seeing that and going, "That's a good idea. You should do that." Like, there's 600 people in there.
Just watching
700,
Pink.
yeah,
I remember. I used to
yeah.
watch him back in the day.
It's a partner channel. It's been live for 9.5 hours. So it's a weekend marathon. So they'll stream all week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Very little bit of people in there chatting, but like lots of viewers. Makes me wonder what the difference is, you know?
Partner?
But it's another story. That's true. Partner does make a difference, I imagine. So not to go back onto a subject that we've talked about 100 times, but Diddy's fucking like gonna go home probably. Like Diddy got off of that shit basically. He's still facing 20 years, but
I don't think they're giving him that.
It'll probably run, what is that, consecutive for starters, right? And then there'll be good behaviors and blah,
well,
blah,
consecutively,
blah. Right? Well, or no, concurrently. They'll run at the same time, right? Yeah.
Consecutively would be bad.
Yeah. They'll probably run concurrent, I would assume.
I think he was gonna get less than what they actually like could face up to, you know? Because like this is technically like his first charge, right? Like he's been clean before this.
Didn't he deal with a murder case or a shooting or something? Him and Shine shot somebody or something.
Unless he was
people die around him all the time. I don't know, dude.
There might be people that take the fall for it, though.
No, he's not going to see more than a few years, I thought. Yeah, no, well, he could get 20 if he got the maximum sentence.
Yeah.
If he got the maximum sentence, he could do 20. He is not going to get the maximum sentence, but, you know, they could do that.
They got a good attorney.
He needs to get something.
Clearly.
He's got a team of attorneys. I heard some wild shit that it was like some $100,000 an hour. Could that even be a thing? Could that be a thing?
Yeah, but weren't these these people have done some. This isn't like their first big case like this, didn't they?
No, they just got off. They got off a couple other people.
Yeah.
Didn't they
off
do
of
OJ?
Federal charges.
I thought he got the
same guy that got
right.
Didn't he do? No, OJ was Johnny Cochran.
It was Cochran.
Yeah. Okay.
And Rob Kardashian. Robert Kardashian and Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, no, this was a couple, but there was a couple things though that this person did, that this group did recently.
I would have been a good lawyer, man.
I just don't understand how he gets away with it. I mean,
gets away with what part?
I think to me, the Cassie part. Honestly,
he wasn't charged with that.
There was 5 different charges.
That was a civil case. He was not charged with no abuse. I don't think none of it had anything to do with assault.
No, none of this had
not assault. Something about like Cassie would. I don't know if it was like something related to like prostitution.
Yeah, sex trafficking.
It's like maybe it was something like that along those lines, you know. And I don't know. I just feel like with all the evidence they had, and especially the elevator.
But he's not. Video, he's guilty of sex trafficking.
He's guilty. I think he was. The guilty charges was but travel trafficking. It was only like hiring escorts
it was
from going from one place to another.
Flying people for like transporting people for
the sex.
The way they worded it made it seem like it wasn't that bad.
So he was found guilty on 2 charges of prostitution across state lines.
Yes. See.
Holmes was found guilty on 2 counts tied to prostitution, but the rap mogul was acquitted on the most serious charges in his sex trafficking trial of racketeering and sex trafficking. So it was just prostitution.
Basically,
so that's way less. How does he get 20?
I don't think that's what I'm saying. How he gonna get 20 years for that when he just got acquitted for the other things? You know, like.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
So go ahead.
I was saying what I feel like is the thing is it came down to this is for him and his personal pleasure, and that's why he gets these charges, and not so much racketeering because it's not a business or corporation. He's not getting money for it. Essentially, that's the way I took it. Is like how these results came out.
I cannot believe that my AirPods are dying. That's crazy.
I think of it as a different scenario.
Don't they quick charge? Put one in, keep one out.
It's true.
I think it played good for like the lawyers part was that they made it a lot of examples where these girls were okay with the situation. Both Cassie
Well, because they
and
knew what they were doing, they knew what they were getting into, right?
well, it was like the one situation was bad, but then they had other plenty situations where they were like, okay, yes, we'll do this thing. Yes, I'll do it for him, and they were kind of like speaking nice of him. So like, but even that, I don't know, just that one video, it's just like to me, it's telling me that you could get away with beating somebody as long as they're okay with it. You know, like what? Doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, no, I think part of the thing is he wasn't even there for that. Like, so I don't like know what evidence. I mean, I'm not saying that that's right by any means. I'm just saying I don't think that's what he was being tried for.
He wasn't being tried for anything with Cassie. I don't
That's what I'm
think.
saying, because there's no. There was a civil case. There was never anything that was filed like for the state to take over in an assault case.
You gotta look it up. It was 2 out of the 5. I remember those. It was something with the Cassie,
He
something with
was
the Jane
charged with
Doe.
sex trafficking, racketeering, conspiracy, and prostitution-related offenses. Dude, he had a RICO case, but he was the only person in the RICO. It made sense that he didn't go to jail, to be totally fucking honest.
No, that's what I'm saying. The way it played out, like it kind of makes sense.
I feel like
I'm not saying I agree with it, but
it was sloppy all around. I feel
So
like if
he
you go
got
to
arrested.
Rico,
He's been in jail for almost a year.
yeah,
yeah.
I think the
Goes
most like
by.
if they really convict him, I think the most he'll do is probably like 5. I think, and then or he could just do house arrest and just fucking.
He's gonna get all. He's got money to pay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he got money and like.
How about I pay a big fine to the state of New York?
I mean, he's going to, but that's not really the point. I don't think. Personally, I think that. Yeah, I don't know.
I think the government was sloppy with it. Like, how do you convict someone of RICO? Like, he doesn't get charged what he was supposed to get charged with. You know, like they usually fucking like with a RICO. I think they're like 95% like fucking winning the cases all the time. You know.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking. I mean, that's what Hazey was saying. Was like when this first came out, he was like, "It's a RICO case." He's like, "That means they got him."
Like, yeah.
Like,
Right.
Just found out, right? I remember you saying that.
They usually don't go for that unless they have enough evidence to do it. But clearly they did. Clearly they didn't. They didn't have enough evidence.
I don't know. Maybe Johnson and Johnson paid somebody off. They were like, "Yo, we can't take this heat."
No shot. No shot. You know, we're losing
That'd be a
subs
wild
on our
conspiracy, though,
YouTube.
right? That'd be a wild conspiracy.
I also find it crazy how the same week, fucking the Diddy gets not convicted with all these charges. They also didn't have no more Epstein list.
Well, let's just be honest. That's bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. That is honestly, how is there no more?
Wait,
list?
what is this? They lost it or something? Or it just doesn't exist?
No, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist no more. There's no more list. What list?
What list? Yeah. No client list.
I really want to know who's on this list. I mean, not for nothing, but there's probably we're talking money. You know how much money is probably on that list? If they want that much money, there was the people that are on that list probably have money.
Fucking.
You know what I mean? We're not. You know, I'm not talking Diddy money.
Elon said fucking Trump was in it. Money. Elon fucking
That's
said
the rumor,
it.
right? That's the rumor.
And
what did he say?
He said that supposedly.
He just
said
the reason the list isn't being released is because Trump is on it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
They've been having like a lot of back and forth on Twitter. Elon and fucking Trump.
Yeah.
They going crazy.
Shit. But wasn't it known that I thought it was known that Trump was on the list.
I mean, there's videos.
Next topic.
What I'm saying, but I thought he said he was there. I thought that was the thing.
Next topic. Getting close, fuckers.
This was before. What's up, dude?
I get it.
I'm just supposed to be watching a movie.
Yo, wait a second. Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano are fighting on Netflix tonight.
Tonight?
Not that I know.
Yeah, July 11th, 5 p.m. EST is when it starts. That shit is going on right now.
Yeah,
There's no shot, right?
I love you too. We'll watch the movie, okay?
Was it like an event like Jake Paul was hosting or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's a Jake Paul event. He's in with the fucking Netflix somehow. And has a show on HBO.
Let's watch the movie. Go watch the movie and go to sleep. We'll watch the movie again tomorrow.
But it is pretty cool to have live events now.
It's live on Netflix?
Yeah.
That is nice because it's like, you want to watch it? Go ahead.
Yeah, literally, they say live now. But it doesn't play to the same tune that other like things do. Like this is an early fight. Like they're gonna be fighting probably by 10:30, you know?
The main event?
Yeah, I would imagine it starts.
Oh,
like they did
where's
all
it
the
at?
I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe not. Maybe not the main event. Who knows? But it's like an all women's boxing card or something. And these women are beasts, bro. I would never.
No, I actually started following Mackenzie Dern on Instagram after she won that fight. Or actually, I think she lost it, right? The fight she had on.
I don't remember.
I think I thought she beat. I think it was her. Maybe it wasn't, but there was a fight I watched with her, and I thought she was badass, and I started following her on social media.
You know what I'll say?
I would not step to her.
You know what I'll say about fighting? Like, the WNBA has had this crazy influx of like fan base and everything because of these two viral stars from college that went to the WNBA. But what is it? Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, right?
Yep.
You know her name.
I know her name. I don't.
You know her name, right? That's the point, right? Like, so she's selling stadiums out apparently. Like they're making a game. They're like the WNBA's got its own game or some shit this year.
Well, no, I think they're part of 2K now. Like Angel Reese was on the cover of 2K.
Oh, that's right.
That's crazy, bro.
And that's also crazy.
So, so what I'm saying is that there might be some things that are like not. Women's fighting is easily as exciting as men's fighting. Easily. Sometimes it's better, in my opinion. Sometimes they're even more vicious. Like, just complete. Like, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano are brutal. They're brutal. Katie Taylor comes in with her head down and just fucking, like, does this whole unintentional but intentional headbutt.
Oh, that's Katie, right? You said
that's Katie.
Was it the rematch from the
Amanda
last fight?
Serrano was all what?
Is it the rematch from the last fight?
Dude, this is the third one. The craziest part is that Katie Taylor's won both of them.
Yeah, so I watched this.
They're not 1-1. She's won both.
But I think the last fight, like Katie Taylor's last fight or big fight, was it Amanda Serrano or like?
Dude,
we saw it. I think.
So that's what I'm saying. So that is the fight I'm talking about.
Wasn't it the Jake Paul fight? Tyson fight? Didn't they fight on the Tyson card?
It was right before that fight, and we just thought like I don't know if she was headbutting or some shit or I thought Serrano won.
Headbutting.
Okay.
I thought Serrano should have took that one.
I didn't have the controversial
thing. I think Katie took it with the headbutting stuff.
Yo, this fight that's on right now is brutal, bro. Somebody I don't know who these women are, Marshall and Green, and they're just fucking cracking each other and laughing and taunting each other. Like, I swear to God, women's fighting is easily, I mean, shit, Ronda Rousey, Misha Tate, all those cage warrior athletes, women athletes in MMA, incredible. And they took it to the UFC and just brought it to a whole nother level.
I was gonna put the fight on, and then I realized I don't know if it'll mess up my. I don't know if what they're watching and if it's on Netflix or not.
they're cranking blows, dude. They're just cranking each other. But yeah, I want to see this Katie Taylor fight because they swear to God that Katie Taylor is just a cheater with the head button, that she does it to everybody.
That's what they were saying, and I remember watching on the last fight, and I thought it was like kind of Ninja Turtles, and just not fair. I don't know. It was like everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like I was like, she had didn't this run have like a cut like this from her head, from a headbutt? Like
she had
whole
a
eyebrow,
gash
right? Like,
here, yeah, like a huge open wound.
Yeah, I remember. It was like
I don't know who Jake Paul is rooting for right now.
Serrano, 100%.
Like,
I think
no. I mean, like in this fight, because he's looking pissed off. Yo, show EMP, welcome in.
And I think I remember that too. Like I remember like saying that. Like, I felt like the judges went off the other person because of how bloody Amanda Serrano's face was.
I mean, it does mean something, man, when you're in there just fucked up, you know? Like, you definitely got hit if you're bleeding profusely and you got a hole in your forehead.
I remember they were just like shoving the Vaseline in the hole, like, you know, good luck.
Dude, but that's what I mean, dude. Like, that fight was brutal.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen the bare knuckle, the women fight in bare knuckle? No. Dude, there's this meme of this chick who's talking about how she had such a good time in there, and her face is just like so fucked up. She's like, it was the best experience. I love it. And I'm just like, you are fucking badass. Like, you are a sicko, man.
Yeah, I don't. Shit, man. I play video games and then work. Or just do shit with my kids lately.
I'm excited for Canelo and Crawford. I feel like that's gonna be a crazy fight.
Canelo is gonna whoop the shit out of him.
I already hope so.
It's not even gonna be close.
He better.
Canelo isn't the only loss that Canelo has to Floyd Mayweather.
To Floyd Mayweather, and I think he like stepped down to stepped up to different division. He lost to somebody else like a year back or some shit. But like,
did he?
Yeah, it was. On technicality too, like he didn't get knocked out or anything. The other guy was like really bigger than him, and like he got like more jabs and more punches, more landeds. I forgot who it was called. But yeah, that's gonna be a fucking good fight in my opinion.
I don't watch any fights anymore.
Yeah, I don't know who else is fighting. Honestly, I haven't like no big names.
I feel like most of the times I watch fights are the big fights, and I'm usually let down by them. so like I don't know. I don't really care for them. I feel like every time I watch a fight, I'm like let down by the results.
I am let down by every fight that I watch because every person I want to win loses.
Oh my god, that should be the worst. Thank you, Ragnarok. Appreciate you, bro.
Is that right? Yo, Rack. I was thinking about Ragnarok today, yo. I swear to God, I was like, where the fuck's Rock been at? I haven't seen Rock. But it's because I haven't been around. It's not the other. Like, you've probably been around. I haven't. It's good to see you, man. Work is going good.
The Tyson, Jake Paul fight. I'm not like I wanted Tyson to win. I'm not really like upset that he lost. I am upset that I watched that fight for as long as I did, and it was so unenergetic.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good fight at all.
And like it wasn't enjoyable.
Tyson did not at all go aggressive. Like, he didn't come swinging like a bear and then, just deal with the aftermath of it. Like, he could move a lot better than that. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if Tyson didn't give a shit.
Looked way better than what we've seen in the ring.
Tyson was paid off. Tyson got that check. It hit his bank account, and he said, "Fuck this."
Yeah,
he said, "Fuck this."
That was his retirement plan. He had mad money before that, but like that was.
Yeah, but you got to think, right? Like the whole weed business it's so shit. Like, all these companies are just barely staying afloat because there's so many fucking like weed
So much
spots. You know
competition.
what I
There's so
mean?
much competition, and the weed's not even that good. At least in Jersey, I could say the legal weed isn't like it's not that good.
It really not. It's like I feel like it's overhyped and overpriced. You know.
It's a lot of
Legal
taxes.
weed isn't that good.
At least not here. I don't know about other states. I'm just saying for
So what are
here.
you're getting weed off the street instead?
No, I buy at the dispensary because I know it's clean. That's what I pay for.
I do both. I always go to my
You go
Connect
to
and then
dispensary.
go to my
So that,
dispensary too.
yeah. I don't know. I'm old, man. I need my somewhat healthy. At least I think it's healthier. Not necessarily healthier, but hopefully I don't have to worry about getting some shit. I'm so far out of the street game that I wouldn't know where to. I'd have to call Clutch. Clearly, that's like how my first go-to at this point.
Allegedly.
Yeah, right.
It's illegal to sell it, right?
Clutch's guy. No, the other thing too is for me, I have a dispensary around the corner from my job. It's so easy to just like go on lunch and get something if I need it. Like, like I walk in, I put it in my car, leave it in my car. I'm not worried. Shit, it's legal. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I pay for. I pay for the ease. That's the only way I can justify the price because it's definitely not as good as it could be.
So final predictions on how much time did he get? Ready, set, go.
Gets
Clutch
or
first.
actually serves? Hold on.
5
Gets or serves?
years
Gets
or
it.
house arrest.
No.
Oh, okay.
So wait. I'm talking about time that he's got to sit in jail, whether it's he gets 5 years and he does 3. It doesn't matter. What's his sentence? What is his sentence going to be?
It should be 5 years. That's
You
why I
think
think
he's going to get 5 years?
5s. He might get out early on good behavior or some shit, but I feel like the shit that's been out with him and everything, like he should get that fucking 5, and then. I mean, I feel he's still gonna fucking get out of jail. We're all gonna be there when he does. He's not gonna have the same image and shit like that. But yeah, I'm going with 5.
Bo?
I'm gonna go with the 10 consecutive, right? But he won't serve all 10. He'll serve probably
consecutive
3
to another 10?
No. Sorry, I always fuck this up. Concurrent. The 10's concurrent. They'll probably like give him the max, or let it run at the same time. You know what I mean? Not
You just
not
talk shit,
consecutive.
Queen.
Concurrent. That's what I mean. I'm
Queen,
dumb.
Queen, there's no point to this other than us just talking. There's no specific topic. There's no. Sometimes we'll go through an actual topic and tell a story and do something, but other than that, we just talk.
Yeah.
Talk about
We
what's
just
going
actually
on
did
in
a
the
whole lot
world.
of catching up today, because the whole first 20 minutes we caught up because we started early just to catch up because it's been a minute, like a
Yeah.
real minute. But yeah,
Right.
so
So
10.
Diddy will be 10 to 15, or you think? Or 10
No,
and do
I think if I
3?
get him, I think he'll get 10. He'll end up only like I think he'll be out in 3. Whatever he
That's a
gets.
long distance.
I know, but
between parole
I
and
just feel like he's not gonna get, like, I don't think he's like, we'll all be surprised. It'll sound bad in the beginning.
so I
And
think he's
then
gonna get a year, and then he's gonna get some type of probation or something. But
he's gonna get
he might not get probation if he just gets a year. So the question is what, you know what? We know that they're felonies that he's been convicted of, because he's gonna be potentially up to 20 years. So if he got convicted of felonies, and let's just say that they're the lowest form of felony, like a class E felony, because I don't know what level felony they are.
I don't
But
know
if
how this
he,
all works, by the way.
so if he has a class E felony in New York, but federal time's a little different. Class E felony in New York is usually only like 3.5 years. So maybe it's not. Let me see. He was charged with 6. So what is Diddy being charged with? What is Diddy guilty of? Transporting people for prostitution. Okay. So what level?
Oh, so too basically, he deserves that and more.
Yeah, I don't. It's so weird. I feel like the things that he's in trouble for, I could care less about. I don't think like transporting someone across state lines to have sex with them, whatever. But then the things you're not in trouble for, what? Okay.
Once again, the elevator video is just the main
That's
thing.
what
He's
no,
clearly
that's specifically
beating
what I'm
someone
talking
in the
about.
video, you know, and like that doesn't get no charge whatsoever. Like I just feel like that gives out a bad image.
Well, I don't think he can like if she never filed the charges, right? Like I don't can they do something? I don't know how that works. I don't know.
So this is under the Mann Act. The law is the Mann Act. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this.
Plus, I also don't know the laws of the states they were in versus the laws that I have to pay attention to in my state.
Just think Rico in my head. Just if you're gonna charge someone with Rico, gotta fucking convict his ass, bro. Like,
Okay, so this is a specific. This isn't like a. This is a federal thing. This isn't like a felony or whatever. This is under the Mann Act, the Federal Mann Act of prostitution. And it criminalizes persuading or helping any woman to cross state lines, man or woman to cross state lines for the purpose of prostitution or debauchery for any other immoral purpose. The act provides protection without gender differentiation. Conviction under a Mann Act charges carries punishment of up to 5 years imprisonment and a fine of 5,000. Offenders may be sentenced to a fine and or up to 10 years in prison, depending on the severity of the case. That's why he's facing up to 20 years, because they can give him 10 years for each one. So this isn't like a felony or whatever. This is the Federal Mann Act. This is not something I have zero experience with this shit. You know, I have no idea what that's about. But so it's not like a penalty.
Felony, right?
Yeah, it's a federal charge. Federal law is a bit different, I think. I don't know that you get felonies like you get a RICO case. You know, like a RICO case is 30 to life. You get charged under the Mann Act. So I guess there's just different.
Once you cross state lines, right? There's got to be a law for like okay, because what's legal in one state might not be legal in another, vice versa. Which is why I can't use my debit card or my credit card to buy weed still.
Right.
Because it's federal back, right? Like it's like, well, not your credit card. You can use your debit card in the form of an ATM.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use a credit card because the credit card is federally backed and it's not federally legal. That's how it explained it to me, at least in New Jersey. That's what they said. Like we can't take a credit card.
I know that. That makes sense.
Because the credit cards are federally secured and federally backed. It's not like so when you use your debit card at the dispensary, you're not actually using your debit card. They charge you.
You're using it as an ATM.
As an ATM, taking out the cash. That's why they give you $3.75 back. It's the difference between your fee, like your charge, the ATM fee, and then like the round up to the nearest to take out of the ATM. So that's why there's an act, or for it, because it's where like the Fed parents, the multi-state, the multiverse. What you guys got going on for this weekend? You guys doing anything?
Nope.
I got a party to go to tomorrow.
Me too. My nephews.
I got the party tomorrow and a party on Sunday. My son's, the little one's birthday party.
Oh, nice.
How old is he gonna be? 4, 5?
6.
Mm.
It's gonna be 6 in like 2 weeks, but we're having it this weekend because my parents are up from.
I feel like he was just born like when I met him. Like I heard about him,
Dude, it's crazy because like I see these videos that like the kids your guys' kids every so often, like and then I still think of John as like a little baby, and then I see the happy birthday, mommy, and I'm like, holy shit, like what the hell?
Right?
And
Isn't that crazy?
but then it'll go back. My
So
memory will
big.
go back to like the little Gianna that I've seen more of. And then when I see her again, I'm gonna be like, like same thing with Daniela just now. Like you put her on your lap, I was like, what the hell?
So big. Time flies.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's good. Enjoying summer. That's all we're doing.
The little babies are gone.
It was what we were saying before everybody got here, right? It's crazy how different this
Our lives are.
podcast. Look at you sitting in the kitchen eating a slice of leftover pizza on the podcast. Hayes used to have the green screen set up, everything perfect. Stiff ass leftover pizza for the last 3 minutes. Go Clutch, just send it.
I couldn't wait because I'm going to sleep. Like I'm going to bed.
He's like, perfect. 3 minutes left. I could down this slice. We'll send this off, and I'll go straight into bed. Take a Tums on the way because this is gonna be rough tomorrow.
It's a fact. I actually took whatever the fuck it was, Pepsid.
Pepto
to combat.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But 20 years ago, that wouldn't have done nothing to your stomach, right?
That 20.
Literally 20 years ago, I was an 18-year-old kid.
So I'm saying 20 years ago, I was eating a 555 deal with 2 buddies of mine. Just getting a pie.
What did that just say? Something just told me the
9:58.
time.
9:58, but who was that?
Oh, so
You heard it too?
Yeah, I heard that shit too. That was weird.
I don't know which one of us it was. I look back. I have an Alexa over here. I look back at it.
I'm gonna just end it. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, the government. Yeah.
9:50.
9:58. I looked at the clock. I looked at Alexa. But yeah, no. 20 years ago, I could eat a whole pie, no problem. Now I have 2 slices too late at night, and tomorrow sucks. I don't know where that came from. I don't know whose that was.
Not me.
I do have an Alexa there, but there was no ring when I turned around.
It was so off too. 9:50. Like what?
No, I think it said 9:58.
Oh, I heard 9:50.
It did.
I think it was like spot on.
Not sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the Superman. I should probably find the bootleg version.
My son's watching it at the movie theater right now. Christopher, the usual loud one here.
That's good.
You're right, Sparky. It probably is. It's like you're getting old and you're up kind of late.
Yo, peace out, guys. It's been fun.
Peace out, everybody.
See you later.